But you only can teach them, as they're growing up. Once they get grown, they on their own. That's why we're supposed to teach our children these laws. Got to teach the children this, so they'll know not to do this. But if you don't know, you don't know. That's why I say any question. Nobody asks any question. So I figure everybody's supposed to know this. You're supposed to already know this already. Supposed to already touch your children, or you teaching your children, or they already are old enough to be able to teach their children. But who cares? Any questions? Nope. All these years, man, I could count the number of times people had questions that they went in these scriptures. They want to know about this, that, whatever, and a third, or a fourth, or a fifth, or a sixth, for that matter. So the scripture says what it says. This part of the law that we're supposed to do, and the Most High said we're supposed to teach our children. Read.
Watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee.
I'm going to read it because you didn't read it right. Watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. So you got to watch over them. And so don't be surprised if she trespass against you. Read.
She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he has found a fountain.
Woo.
And drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow.
Wow. That's a deep spirit. That's a deep spirit of scripture right there. Say she'll, because they're gonna tell you, gonna keep going down. Say any traveler, so she's gonna trespass against you. Any child, she'll open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. Arrow is straight. Her quiver is her vagina. Read.
The grace of a wife delighted her husband.
And you read, if she do that, you know she's trespassing against you. So the grace of a wife delighteth her husband. Read.
And her discretion will fatten his bones.
See, her discretion, how she acts in loving her husband, doing what he say, being under order, is going to fatten his bones. As she delight him, if a woman delighting a man, what a man going to do? You going to hate her for delighting you? You must be crazy. You got to be crazy, out of your mind. Shoot. You got a woman, especially one of our women, we got the baddest women in the world. You got a woman that's really delighting you, and you gonna treat her wrong? Man. And she's submissive to you, and she's a pillar of rest. All the things that it tells you a virtual woman supposed to be.
And you complaining?
You complaining, right. Ain't no complaining with that. Go ahead.
A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Most High.
Read that again.
A silent and a loving woman is a gift of the Most High.
One more time for understanding.
A silent woman.
No, come on now.
A silent and loving woman.
Stop. You done messed it all up. Read it right. Read it right one time, man. That's all I wanted. One more time. You can do it 3 times in a row. Come on, one more time.
A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Most High.
Read it one more time, because you still stumbling. You got a problem with this verse or something?
A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Most High.
Yeah, a silent and loving woman is a gift of the Most High. Read.
And there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed.
Hear that? There's nothing so much worse as a mind well instructed. What does that tell you? That tell you that, remember, the Most High told the woman that the man gonna rule over her. So the mind of the woman is supposed to be instructed by the man, a righteous man. A righteous woman's mind is supposed to be instructed by a righteous man. Like all women want a covering, they want a man, but why take any man and he can't fulfill what it is that the duties of a husband is supposed to be? And a woman, you can't fulfill it. What you gonna fulfill in being with somebody that's unrighteous? Nothing but havoc. That's all you're gonna have is havoc. But a silent and loving woman is a gift of the Most High. A woman that really knows when she's supposed to be quiet. That's a gift of the Most High. And there is nothing so much worse as a mind well instructed. A woman that you can tell the things that she needs to do to make everything better. And that don't mean that she's supposed to not be talking at all. That's not what that's talking about. Because the man have to decide because she's intelligent too. See, most brothers, they read this and they look at, oh no, you're supposed to be quiet. No, you got to discern, because you got to build her up so she's supposed to be a helpmate. She'll be a helpmate. She's a help like unto you. So whatever you're dealing with, and you're dealing with together, you got to make the decision on what it is that you come up with. Whether she come up with it or you come up with it. It can't be like, you can't look at, okay, I come up with that, then it's be a competition thing. That's wrong. You're one. You got to be like one. She's like you and you like her. To her. You have another mind to help you think. She have a mind that's going to have her best interests. But she got to be loving. So you can really concentrate on the things you need to do to build yourself up. That's why I said don't give your strength to strangers. Just show strength. Through the Most High of Mashiach Yahushua. Verse 15, read.
A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent mind cannot be valued.
That's right, man. A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace. You got grace, getting something you don't deserve, so you can get double that. Double getting something that you don't deserve. And a continent mind cannot be valued. Her superior mind cannot be valued. Because she's humble and faithful. Read.
As the sun when it arises in the high heaven, so is the beauty of a good wife in the ordering of her house.
That's right. See, as the sun comes up in the beautiful heaven that the Most High made, so is a wife in ordering of her house. The woman supposed to be taking care of the business of the house. That's a great job. Taking care of the things that's necessary in the house. Now, get Ecclesiastes 23 and 22.
Ecclesiastes chapter 23, verse 22. Thus shall it go also with the wife that leaveth her husband, and bringeth in an heir by another.
Yeah, so this is how it's going to go for a wife that leave her husband and then get pregnant by another man if she done left her husband. Read.
For first, she had disobeyed the law of the Most High.
So first she disobeyed the law of the Most High. Read.
And secondly, she had trespassed against her own husband. And thirdly, she had played the whore in adultery and brought children by another man.
See, that's why the Most High, he wasn't about us, these women going from man to man to man. He wasn't with that. He hates separation. But see, who knows that? In this world we in now. So she had played the whore and adultery and brought children by another man. So our women just couldn't leave and just go get with another man. It didn't work like that. That's not how the Most High set this up. Read. Listen what he say. Read.
She shall be brought out into the congregation, and inquisition shall be made of her children.
Yeah. So she gonna be brought in front of the congregation. Inquisition gonna be made of her children. You know, you was with this man, now you done got with somebody else and had children by another man. You was married to this man. Nah. That's brought in front of the whole congregation. Read.
Her children shall not take root.
Hear that? Her children shall not take root. Read.
And her branches shall bring forth no fruit.
The branch is going to bring forth no fruit. Be a cursed generation. Read.
She shall leave her memory to be cursed.
There it is. She going to leave the memory to be cursed. Read.
And her reproach shall not be blotted out.
It said her reproach, her disgrace for leaving her husband and going with another man and bringing forth children with another man. Say this, it say her children shall not take root and her branches shall not bring forth any fruit. It says she shall leave her memory to be cursed, and her reproach, that's her disgrace, shall not be blotted out. So you're going to remember it. Read.
And they that remain shall know that there is nothing better than the fear of the Most High, and that there is nothing sweeter than to take heed unto the commandments of the Most High.
That's right. That's why this was done. That's why it's going to be done again, or people not going to make it. They're not going to make it because they've been Edomanized. They following the way of the world. And to follow the way of the world is death. They're not promised any mercy from the Most High, so how are you going to follow them? Let's go to a virtuous woman. Let's go into that. Proverbs 31:10.
Proverbs, oh, there it is.
Proverbs 31:10.
Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband doeth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days of their life.
See that? This is a virtuous woman. But it's asking a question. Who can find a virtuous woman? Where's she at? Her price is as precious as rubies. To the heart of her husband, just safely trust in her. The mind of her husband gonna trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. Then when he go out there, we went to war, whatever we got, whatever we got from the men that we killed, that was a spoil. He didn't even need that. Read. She say she would do him good and not evil all the days of her life. I say, who can find a virtuous woman? She gonna be thinking about how the good things she could do for her husband and not be evil all the days of her life. It's not gonna take work to get to this. Read.